Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll see Los Angeles facing Seattle. Tip-off goes to Seattle. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Bird. Magic Johnson is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Kareem, and it's O'Neal in at the center position.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries, Kevin.
They get it again.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now here's Wall. It's good from long range.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much.
Oh, goodness. Where did that come from?
Oh,
That was beautiful.
what a punch.
And taken away by Johnson. Left side, Jordan. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. And that's now 10 points for Jordan.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Johnson. And Butler sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. And stolen by Cousins. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Seattle on defense. 7-point differential. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Johnson from outside. Nailed from three-point land.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
O'Neal.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And Seattle making a change here. Curry's checked in. Seattle trails by 12. From past the arc. And again, Seattle with the triple.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Johnson with it. Butler covering. Outside for Jordan. And here's Bird for three. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Shot's good from Butler.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
A different look for Seattle. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Cousins. Brown comes in for George. And it's Thompson in for Butler. Wade passes to Weber. Outside Westbrook. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
Westbrook kicks to Weber. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Weber's got his first basket.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. Seattle shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. He hits the second from the line. Los Angeles leading by 11. Wade kicks to LeBron. Again, Los Angeles.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Towns.
And Wade to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. Here's Ewing. And it falls over the rim and in.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Brown dishes to Davis. Towns high post. Thompson outside. From outside off the mark. And here is Los Angeles now. 13-point lead.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Here's James. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for him. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
Harden out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's LeBron James. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Antetokounmpo in the small forward. They're the group for Seattle starting the second. And the second free throw, good. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys. He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
That's his first
Johnson against Harden. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Cousins.
Well, that was really a gift there. A nice steal, but probably a pass that shouldn't have been made in the first place.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Jordan kicks to Love. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Johnson, the pass to Walton. A wide open look for Love. Good. And it's Walton who picks up the assist.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Seattle trails by 16. The three from Harden. And again, Seattle with the triple.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Jordan dishes to Worthy. Lets it go from 11. Again, Los Angeles. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Look at that jam.
Wow. Come on now. Bring the thunder. Rock that rim.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
George is checked in for Seattle. Wall comes in for Butler.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Here's Bird. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
James Worthy comes up with a rebound. Bird outside. And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Durant's checked in for Seattle. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Los Angeles. A nice shot by Wall.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Johnson goes in, and they pick up 2. Johnson's got 7 points.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Yeah, it's just been far too soft. Not much fight being shown by the defense there. And, boy, that's hard to watch, quite honestly.
Bird. Seattle grabs the miss.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
A different look for Seattle. Davis comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Wade, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Russell Westbrook comes in for Magic Johnson. Seattle trails by 17. Westbrook kicks to Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Durant. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. It's Westbrook with the drive, and he makes that one. Shaq's got 6 here in this quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Wade passes to Abdul-Jabbar. The hook. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You know what, guys? I mean, taking that shot in that kind of a situation shows you the kind of confidence he has in his hook shot.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And here's Bird for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
And George gets it to go. Stolen by George. Now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? 12 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Michael Jordan is out there with Magic Johnson. Then there's Bird. Then it's Kareem. And it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. O'Neal kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Bird. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. James checked in for George, and Curry subbed in for John Wall. Weber, he's checked in for Bird. Curry dishes to Cousins. Here's Towns, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Weber, and the rejection by Towns. And Butler, here we go, and it's good for 2.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Kicks it out to James. Good, and Weber gets the assist. James has got 7.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Towns wide open. And it's Seattle with another.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Deflects the pass. 3-pointer. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Jordan. Misses off the left iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the dunk by Towns.
Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
LeBron kicks to Weber. Los Angeles with another miss. Seattle with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. LeBron passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
You said it, Kevin. He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Some changes for Seattle. Brown, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Thompson in for Jimmy Butler. And then for Los Angeles, James Worthy's checked in for Weber. Dwayne Wade comes in for Jordan. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Magic Johnson. Thompson dishes to Towns. And the rejection by LeBron. Up top, Ewing. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
1:02 left to play in the third. Here's Westbrook. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That one is on Towns. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Towns, the screen. But they recover it. Stolen by Ewing. Westbrook with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. The shot's good from Worthy.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Here's Towns. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Towns has got 12 points in just the second half. Here's Worthy. Wade kicks to Ewing. Passes it to Worthy. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Wade has the open look. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. Here's Towns. And Ewing with the block. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Walton with the steal. Takes a three. Got it off in time, but it's the 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Harden. And it's Davis in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. And Thompson gets it to go.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Here's Love. A beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, he's got such great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
It's Harden with the drive. Great D that time from Westbrook.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Walton the pass to Westbrook. That 3 off the mark. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Here's Harden. That shot off the mark. Good D by Westbrook. Worthy with it. He's picked up by James. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drills the three-pointer.
Timeout.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for James. Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. Butler, he's checked in for Thompson. And John Wall subbed in for James Harden. And that's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. From deep, Wall. Here's Towns. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. That's on Shaq.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Knocked away. And Butler, here we go. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. Free throw, good Butler. Second free throw, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Jordan. Over Butler. Jordan with another miss.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Brown, good.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
Wall's shot is off. Here's Los Angeles now. Free throw good, Jordan. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Durant's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Antetokounmpo comes in for Brown. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Butler. And it's James Harden in for John Wall. And then for Los Angeles, Walton comes in for O'Neal, and James subbed in for Bird. Jordan with it. Picked up by Thompson. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the
yep.
flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max force throwdown.
LeBron kicks to Jordan. And Durant sends it back. Harden against Johnson. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by Harden.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Harden missing again.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
James checked in for Seattle. And then for Los Angeles, Kevin Love's checked in for Weber. Worthy comes in for James. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Johnson. Thompson with the bucket.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Outside Jordan. Seattle grabs the miss.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
From about 16, good.
He is really hard to guard. I mean, that's about all you can ask of the defense out there.
Thompson for three. Lets it go. And the miss. So it's lost